another preview, another bunch of anime of varying quality. This season so far been very much a case of feast and famine. A lot of good shows, a lot of bad shows, and not much in between. I've tried not to be too harsh on my reviews, but as you grow older, you start getting a bit more jaded, a bit more about some shows, but you'll see how it goes, because this is a 2023 spring anime preview from a different perspective. First up today, we've got an anime which is an isekai, and actually does something which I never actually expected to happen. It's an isekai which takes a trope which I never thought could be regurgitated, and regurgitates it in a less interesting way. Which is saying something, because my one-hit kill sister's main trope is the guy's isekai'd and takes his sister along for a ride with him. Or summons her later on, as the episode shows. Which is a very similar premise to another anime which aired a few years back, called Do You Love Your Mum? And a 2-hit multi-target attack. An anime where the main character's isekai'd ends up taking his mum along for a ride, and his mum is the one who ends up being overpowered. In this one, our main character Asahi is isekai'd and ends up taking his sister along for a ride, and she's the one who's overpowered. She's also an absolutely huge brocon and will do anything to literally save his bacon. And don't get me wrong, Maya is hot. There's no denying that. But no matter how hot a girl is, there's no chance to be with her. She might as well be an ornament and sit in the corner just gathering dust and just looking pretty. There's not really much more to talk about with my one-hit kill sister. It's a premise which tells itself. He dies trying to save someone, gets transported to another world. His sister, upon seeing him in a coma, murmuring to himself about being in another world, kills herself and is summoned to the same world where she goes about saving her brother. She can kill dragons and legendary heroes and legendary beasts all by herself, all the while was a subplot of a main character Asahi being a loser and somehow profiting from success with his sister, potentially to the detriment of his life there. Because if you are seen cheating the system, claiming things you're not, it's... And because he's getting credit for stuff his sister does, he's doing stuff is getting credit for stuff he's not doing, which again is not good for his future. Although if I did try and kill him, I imagine Maya would have something to say about that. So this is an anime which pretty much tells itself. We know this one's going to go, he's going to become more manly and help himself. Eventually he's going to have to save his sister and that. But most of it's going to be played for laughs, with his sister being super overpowered and him getting credit for it and being challenged for it. Very much by the numbers isekai. The main character's a bit too self-aware of being an isekai. I mean, I know they all are, but it's like, woohoo, I'm in another world. Woohoo, I'm super powerful. Woohoo. Oh, damn. But yeah, if it's an isekai, you've seen this before. I've said it many times in this preview guide already. Isekais are getting tired, and we're just basically just merging to the same amorphous blob of bad isekai series. Again, don't get me wrong. If it's a good isekai series, does something different or does something well, I'll happily give it credit for it, but this one is a no from me. If you do want to try my one-hit kill sister, this one is airing over at Crunchyroll. Aliens are invading the world in 2 Quick Crisis, an anime about a alien girl sent down to Earth to see if there's anything worth saving, anything worth protecting, whilst these aliens decide to destroy the planet. And even though she finds nothing of interest when she's down there initially, she randomly goes into a cafe to get some sustenance, and she walks into Cafe Nyande, a cat cafe, where she finds one thing on this planet worth saving: cats. She's smitten and just absolutely terrified of how cute they are. See, our alien Lisa comes from an alien species which really appreciates cuteness, and this anime is about these aliens discovering the world's cuteness, not just through cats, through dogs, through pandas, through basically anything cute, mostly animal based. This anime already seems like a one-trick pony. It's basically alien sees cute thing, freaks about how cute it is, scared of cuteness, but cuteness overwhelms. Honestly, this anime could have been a 5-minute short episode, where each episode focuses on a different bit of cuteness and a different bit of animal cuteness. Instead, it stretches those 5-minute episodes out into 30-minute half episodes, and you got 2 per episode. So, first episode focuses on cats and dogs. Each of those could have been a 5-minute short, and it would have had a better impact because it would have been shorter. Instead, it takes a joke and tries and fill in 13 minutes with it, and to me, that seems too much. After the first 5 minutes, I get a joke, and I don't really need to be told a joke again and again and again, or at least if you're expanding on it, at least expand on it in different detail. Don't say, "Oh, that dog isn't big. That dog's small. That dog jumped on me." It's the same joke, just with different dogs. It doesn't evolve a joke. It doesn't play it for laughs either. If it was telling the same joke with deadpan humour for the sake of just intentionally driving a joke into the ground, that would have been a different thing entirely. But this just seems boring. I mean, it's supposed to be too cute, too dull more like. If you are interested in watching Too Cute Crisis, this one's airing over at High Dive. If the last anime was too cute, this one is too muscle, or should I say, MASHLE, because MASHLE is an anime which mixes together magic and muscles to make the stupid word MASHLE. Our main character Mash is a brain-dead, muscle-bound guy. He does One Punch Man's training routine every single morning without fail. However, he's as dumb as the planks of a door he can't walk through without breaking it. He knows what he likes working out, he likes his grandpa, and he likes cream puffs. And he doesn't like anyone who gets in the way of that. Unfortunately, he's living in a world full of magic and magicians. And he is unmarked. He doesn't have a mark on his face, which means he can't use magic. Which means according to the world, he's a cursed child. So this is a world of magicians who've got rid of a magician's main weakness of people hitting them by getting rid of people who are going to hit them. If you don't have access to magic, your only way of fighting is with muscles. When you're a pariah, you get killed. You're not allowed to live. And of course, when the authorities find out about Mash, they try to do the same. Unfortunately, because Mash has been hidden for so long, he's built up so much muscle, he can just basically just deflect the bullets, the magic missiles. In such a shonen, I don't care what I'm doing motif about it, it's stupid. It's stupid in a laughable way, but it's stupid. However, this is going to be an anime where our main character Mash is sent to a magic school, acting as though he can use magic, but he really can't. There's going to be friend people there, but it's going to be mostly muscle-based humour, showing how dumb Mash is and trying to hide from people the fact he can't use magic. This is definitely much shonen comedy. It's played for laughs every single time, whereas the kind-hearted but very, very dim main character tries to help people and ends up hurting things a lot more. MASHLE is definitely not an anime for me, but it will have its fans. It's got that slapstick humour which a lot of people do like. It's got the whole shonen aesthetic going on. If you're interested in watching MASHLE, if you want to try it, you can find it on the airing over at Crunchyroll. Finally today, we've got TONIKAWA, Over the Moon for You, Season 2. There's a continuation of TONIKAWA, the romantic comedy anime based around newlyweds, written by the manga artist who brought us one of my favourite anime of all time, Hayate Combat Butler. This time, our main character, if you haven't seen the first series, is pretty much saved in the first episode by this mysterious girl, and he promises to marry her when he becomes of age. Unfortunately, he's also knocked into an illness, his injuries take him to a hospital, and he doesn't remember any of that until he turns 18, as soon as he gets a knock on the door, and there she is. Tsukasa knocks on the door saying, "I'm here to marry you." Now, main character Nasa is a nice guy. It's basically Hayate if Hayate wasn't a super powerful butler. He's just a normal guy. Not super attractive, not super cute, not super powerful. Just smart, good person. And Tsukasa is a loving wife. She's got quirks about her. But it's going to be an anime, a romantic comedy, not about how people get together, but how they live together upon getting married. Now, again, the first season has been by. We've met a bunch of characters. They're now living in a bathhouse, and we annex the bathhouse together. They've sort of settled through the newlywed sort of life, but we are still very much newlyweds in all but name. And of course, they're newlyweds in an anime, which means the moment they look at each other, suddenly it's blushes all over. I will give them some credit. They do at least still get touchy-feely and kissy these days. Although that was a bit of a thing to begin with. Oh my god, I've got a girl sleeping in my room, what am I supposed to do? Yeah, she's married to you, loser. So it's definitely going to be a character comedy about two lovebirds. There's not going to be any kind of interest of other people trying to steal the love away because they're married, and that doesn't really fit. I can't see him pulling a plot of cheating on one of each other on us. I mean, that is possible, but I mean, if you Kenji had to recover Bella, I don't see him pulling that trick on us. So this is going to be very much character comedy, romantic comedy, bit of slapstick in here, bit of fan service, but nothing too over the top. It's going to be soft, calming, chugging along fun. It's not laugh out loud comedy, but it's inoffensive, pleasing comedy. If you were bored by the first season, you're not going to find anything new here. First episode of this one is very much business as usual. But then again, that's what you want, really, isn't it? It's business as usual. Newlyweds just getting along and having fun together. I'm going to be watching a bit more of this one. I did enjoy the first season. As I say, I'm a fan of the artist. No matter how long we kept the manga going along, which is what should have probably stopped 10 volumes earlier. This one I probably will enjoy. If you are interested in watching TONIKAWA, you can find it airing over at Crunchyroll. Today's episodes were My One Hit Kill Sister, Too Cute Crisis, MASHLE, Magic and Muscle, and TONIKAWA Over Moon for You Season 2. For more very different shows of iffy quality. Let me know what you thought of them, and join me next time. So until then, remember to like, comment and subscribe, and bye bye.